Well, that was weird. We already had a fucking hiccup. Okay. Everything appears to be normal now. Hi, everyone. We are going to watch Dark Phoenix together. So, here's how this works. We're going to fire up your Dark Phoenix Blu-ray, and then you're going to watch it. I'm going to have a time code here. Slideshow is going to go on, so you have something to watch. My face is here, and you can crop that out if you want. I haven't seen Dark Phoenix. I know it's a train wreck. Um, and that's what happens when you hire the guy that ruined the concept in the first movie to write and direct the next attempt. All right. So, what I want you to do is hit play on your chapter 1 of your Dark Phoenix. And then I'm going to say play, and you can start it up. You can unpause it. You'll see the time code on the bottom. That should keep you synced up. All right. Hey, come on, Eddie. Let's shoot this fucker. All right, everybody can start your Blu-rays in 3, 2, 1, start. This should work. '20th Century Fox. I'm actually 2 seconds. No, one. Yeah, 2 seconds behind. Shouldn't be an issue. I like how that guy didn't even aim. That man's an archer. All right, what do we got? Everything is set. All right, we're good. Yes, the other Marvel Comics logo. MCU said we ain't associated with that shit. Oh, you know what? I need to take my glasses off so you don't get reflections. I don't know. No. In fact, everyone's disappointed in me. Something more than Sansa Stark. 75. 1975. I was 2 years old. Wait, hold on a minute. Are they all wearing their seatbelts? Because I'm going to call bullshit. Because I drove around in the 70s. We did not have seatbelts. Yeah, they're all wearing the seatbelts. I also love how they're using a dial radio, but they're automatically getting perfect station and perfect reception. Wow, this montage of music alone must have cost them $50,000. Whee! See, now I want a whole movie about the poor bastard that was driving the truck that hit him. Also, any car in the 70s would have instantly burst into flame. Hey, Kirok, how you doing, buddy? Oh, she did. So the front windshield shattered, but the mirror stayed fixed. For God's sake, when you put my daughter in the hospital bed, make sure to spread her beautiful hair out. Yes. Um, this is a let's watch. So you have to like boot up your Dark Phoenix Blu-ray and watch it with me. Twitch frowns on me showing movies. Okay. I adore ginger orphans. Yeah, sorry, this is more of a YouTube thing, but I do it live because some people like to watch it. Like when you do an M. Night Shyamalan sequel. Yes, I'm using 2000s word politics in the 70s. Stick it in my spokes and I'm immobilized. Stab me in the eyeball. Wow, he actually went there. I was making a joke. You could say destroy a solar system. By the way, I am well versed in Dark Phoenix and the comics, so I'm going to be pretty pissed off by the end of this, I think. So you're going to take the recently orphaned girl to your secluded mansion in upstate New York, and that's it. I'm pretty sure there are laws against this. It's goth. I'm a dirtbag. It's called a psychic lobotomy. And you will age, and I will inexplicably not. 20th Century Fox presents the last gasp of a dying franchise. Now, let's be clear. You can make a good Dark Phoenix movie. Problem is, you have to take the time to set up Jean Grey, then turn her into Phoenix, and then turn her into Dark Phoenix. So that means a trilogy of movies. And outside of the MCU, they don't like taking their time like that. Were we still launching shuttles in 1992? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I need to get rid of that. On Sex 6? I'm thinking, Hank, you're supposed to be like 50 years old. Oh, Hank also built the rockets that NASA uses? Ahoy, hoy. Oh my god, the president has an X phone. wait, wait, Beast has voluntary control over Blue Harry? Yeah, it sounds simple. Thank you, Mystique bitch. You saw season 8 and you hated it just like everyone else. I often wonder about the construction crews that make these giant hydraulic um, lifts. Like, even if you had the expertise to do it yourself, that's a lot of work. Wait a minute. The X-Men are like super famous, like world famous? Why is Charles using Cerebro? I could have used a telephone, but fuck it, I've got this machine. I suppose the president should have briefed me on this, but fuck it. Why even bother bringing Quicksilver? What's he gonna do? Run in space? By the way, them just glossing over the X Jet achieving orbit is already fucked up. Jennifer Lawrence looking desperately for a way out of this franchise. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. Let's argue the logistics of this. Why do you need a button if he's firing optic blasts? Wait, wait. They're in the absolute zero of space. I guess she could have created moisture somehow. No, she couldn't. Storm can only manipulate things that the building blocks of life on Earth. She can't just create ice. That's why you would have had Bobby in here if he was alive yet. Fuck him. Fuck you. Maybe. Oh, way to go, Scott. Why did he have to do that? Did I miss something? He duct taped a spacesuit? Wait, was that open to the vacuum of space? Okay. Unnecessary teleportation is unnecessary. Okay, the laws of inertia still work. Why are his hands exposed in his spacesuit? Okay. Boom. Oh, she's all right. They just, she's like a cracked egg. All right, you have about 20 seconds to get her out of the vacuum of space before she dead. So, hesitation not good, Kurt. Wow, he has feminine lips. Now my eyes are fucked up too. By the way, am I supposed to be 10 years older? Because what the fuck? Well, that kid just culturally appropriated blue skinned people, so he can't run for office in 20 years. Why would she transform there? But not personally. You weren't prouder when they defeated Apocalypse? Or are we not mentioning that because it's terrible? Okay. Raven's a bit of a downer. Charles, why did you design these suits so that I can unzip them and show off my cleavage? They're in the 30s, but they just don't look it. What risks? What? Uh-huh. Literally apocalypse. Or just ex woke. That's such an unnecessary line. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like an anime. I feel like I'm finally done with this series and I can go away. It's not often that one woman gets to crash and burn two long running series. I'm a cuck, after all. I'm a side cuck. Everything is awesome. Okay, fine. Oh, Close Encounters. Nice. Oh my god, it's a dinner party. It's more horrific than I thought. Oh, it's the Losers Club. Tell her the script for it has too many fucking jokes in it. Oh, we're gonna do that one. Believe you me. Well, it's the electric fence, I would imagine. Hey, it's the Nut Scrolls. Wow. The MCU kind of did fuck them over on this scroll thing. Oh, let me see. Is the overbearing husband going to get some comeuppance? Oh, yes, the Dazzler cameo. I forgot. And in their 70s attire. That's a nice one. Dazzler was introduced in the Dark Phoenix saga. Oh, trying to keep mutant kids out of the bushes. Okay. So the Phoenix Force turns you into a lush. Storm isn't Iceman. What the fuck? How come none of us are older? I'm not going to give up on that. Are they insinuating that Hank and Raven are together? What is... Actually, it stands for the X Factor that gives you your powers. Raven's being a bit of a bitch. Thank you, Mr. Not President Bush. Wow. He's trying to Patrick Stewart this a little. Yeah, pointing out past indiscretions. Hey, you used to hate our guts, but hey, bygones be bygones. We were on a break! Yes, we're monitoring everyone. Pardon me, my barber's thinking bad things about me. At least they didn't put a giant bird image in the ground, because that's what I was expecting. Wait, Xavier has, like, guards? Why? Well, hello, not Chris Rock. She's going to go bald like I did. You built Cerebro to find other mutants. Perhaps I should have taken the coat off before getting in here. What, you couldn't do that? You gotta have Hank do it? It's a little invasive. What? What the fuck? Why? Okay. So the trauma of her accidentally killing her parents was so great he like erased it. You might want to skedaddle before she does. Yeah, okay. Or you could get out of her fucking head and go talk to her. I won't. You're gonna have to turn it up yourself. I think I just blew out Xavier's brain. I kind of liked it. His grave. Wait, a guy like me is never gonna hit someone as hot as you ever again with that. It's just not gonna happen. You saw what I saw. It was. But she did write Xavier's a pussy on the wall before she left. Mm, nope. Jessica Chastain's audition tape for It Chapter 2. How? How exactly would the Phoenix Force resurrect their race? I'm sure they'll explain it. Oh, cool. Thank you, Kirok. We don't like your kind here, Ginger. Okay, he doesn't look any older either. That's one quiet jet. By eviscerating her mind. You know what? There's another word for you too, Raven, and it's bitchy. Yeah, except my mom's not here. She keeps saying that. She keeps using that word. I don't know think it means or what do you think it means. Oh, well then you're in for a real hamdinger. This is such a mess. You know, you don't even really need to know. This isn't MCU either, it's just X-Men. So let's see, 75 and this is 92. In the 18 years, he didn't like remarry. He just lives a hermit's life in the old house, not changing a thing. I guess so. Yeah, she's supposed to be Phoenix in this very rushed version of this story. You know, I don't usually keep photos of the woman who murdered my wife. Well, then, dude, all she did was move the radio around. Oh, yeah, this isn't, yeah, this is in the 90s. They recast everybody. She had no control. This is. All right. Let's put the little perspective in on this. She had no control over her power. It was a tragic accident, but handing her off to a guy who's gonna, slice her memories up. That's it. I'm gonna go be Queen of the North. So far, Dark Phoenix's best power is putting guys to sleep. I'm pretty sure they violated some kind of ordinance with this landing. What? No, it kind of is. Use your power of being a cuck. You're using pillow talk against me, you bastard. Wait, why would you. Kurt, you are out of your fucking league. Yeah, she would have definitely killed Kurt there. Where'd this music come from? All right, again, Quicksilver's disobeying the laws of physics in his little flash time. I'm not sure that telekinesis could stop electricity, but I'll let that go. Yeah, this is when they were all younger. We're miraculously fine, sir. They CGI my hair. They're really building, like, these two have had zero interaction. I've been on blue makeup for years. I want out. Meanwhile, she hurt one person. Okay, just shapeshift out of it. Whatever it is, they won't show us. Uh-oh. You're gonna be okay. Say the fucking words. I told you we should have left. Okay. So I'm assuming she can't rearrange her internal organs the way she can her face. I'm free! Why do blues fall in love? Come on, not one. No! Now, see, why wasn't there like news reports of that the ship leaving then? Huh? Come on, Hank doesn't have shoes with his suit that fit his giant feet. He's a friend indeed. Oh, she gone. Who she actively despised and wanted to leave. Technically. Yeah, really. Yeah, she's just now a murderer. Who are you bullshitting, Cyclops? Nice of Storm to let it pour while during the funeral. Not the gene that would stick your pinky in my butthole when I asked really nice. Bitch, you've known Gene for 10 fucking years. Ugh. Whoa, go easy on the water, Hank. You know you're not housebroken. Yes, she was stealing food from your fridge. Inexplicably. Yeah, Storm's African, but this actress's accent is a little wonky. Halle Berry's wasn't much better, though, to be honest. She was going to assassinate the president at one point. That Scotch was 108 years old and worth more than your family. What is he, the Fonz? I was. What are you fucking kidding me? You literally did that 2 minutes before the shit went down, dude. That this franchise was crashing and burning. I don't think. No, no, no. No, no, not him. I can't remember his name. Henry Cavill. No, it's not Henry Cavill. Wait, how did you get blood on you? Is that your blood? Did she murder a transient off screen or something? Or did Raven squirt on her and I missed it? All this damage was the plane landing and taking off again. Hello, we're from the Bland Aliens Club. Oh, you don't want to see her ID? They don't even check. I love how movies think that FBI guys can just show up and nobody even questions. Like, nobody pulls jurisdictional bullshit. Whoa, FBI. Whoa, whoa. Well, everybody's sorry except Gene, who actually did the killing. This good cop, bad cop thing's really freaking me out. Legal precedent is for pussies. Huh? And none of the police, the legion of police outside, are going to hear her tormenting this man through the gaping hole in the front of his house. Where the fuck is this? Fresh fish, fresh fish. Well, she did kill Raven by pushing her onto wood. Dude, she's world famous. Are you kidding me? Or what? You're gonna braid me? Hey, Magneto. Nice Star Trek uh, oh, monument. That's a damn good question. Where is she? Why is she? No, it's not my blood. It's Raven's. Why aren't you in prison? Didn't you participate in like the slaughter of a nice percentage of the world's population a couple years ago? Okay, I was 8 years old. I killed my mom. I thought I killed my dad. Then Xavier took me anyway. I don't know. They didn't show it on screen. Okay, you know that girl you've been fucking around with? All right, I will buy this premise of why she sought out Magneto. No, she didn't. That's some waterproof ass makeup. You're right. Not only did it stop the rain, all the crying. Oh, you killed a lot of people, Magneto. To Australia? I can't stop murdering cold turkey. By the way, she's killed one person. Accidentally. Okay, not counting her mom. Do you come from the land down under where Magneto kills you? Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. He is he a fugitive? Wait, now I'm confused again. Really? These guys are coming to Magneto's island with metal helicopters and machine guns. Okay. Yes, this actually came out this year. Dude, you can't do that. Oh my god. That would have torn that blade apart. Why? This was my murder compensation. Yep, this was the last X-Men movie came out this year. Okay, didn't know. We don't even have Twitter. Okay, but she doesn't need to use the propeller. She can just lift it. Magneto could also stop this. He could also have kept that from coming near him. Oh, goody, it's a battle of this. I gotta give Fassbender props. This must have been the most ridiculous thing he has ever filmed. Hey, dummy. Get to the chopper. Dude, just. You can just remove the propeller. Will this thing carry twice as many people? Dude, my bike rack. You have a hell of a way to ask for it. Okay, that was easy. What? Dude, even Trump wouldn't be immediately like, okay, Concentration camp. Let's go. We are a couple years removed from apocalypse disintegrating a population. Huh? Okay. One bad mutant doesn't the entire race make. Okay, you don't. This is supposed to be 1992. Make it a double. What am I, a pussy? I'm here to suck the life out of this scene. Jean is quite the lush in this movie. By the way, her kill count in this movie still stands at 1. Everything about this character is bullshit. Okay. Okay. Literally a part of the X-Men for 20 years. Dude, I faced down Pennywise. The wheels of the bus go round and round. You better have brought me a drink. Maybe this time you should go meet them, Eric. Besides, can't he track her? Isn't she off the charts powerful? No. Not the girl I have precious few experiences with over the span of 30 years. No, that's right. First class of the 70s. Okay, 20 years. Oh, no, not another no. We're going to have to count missed no opportunities. So Hank is using Magneto as an assassin? There's some moral ambiguity going on in this one. Literally, no one's afraid of her so far in this movie. Welcome to the School for Wooden Acting. Yeah, the sheets are sweet. It's called CGI. I thought you should have known of it by now. She pulled it to her, actually. On Pornhub. Why? And then in the last movie, why did that Phoenix thing happen? I didn't know about it until now. Oh boy. And you can choose what worlds we destroy. Oh. Oh, she's the Genesis device. So if it's the spark of life, why has it done nothing but piss her off? Gina's kind of gullible. She's just swallowing this hook, line, and sinker. I'm sure when the wood was in her, it hurt. But I was the one she was tapping. Yes. Creation myths are taking a little tweak to the nose in this movie. Damn, we are more than halfway through this and like nothing has happened. Uh-oh, somebody's been hiding his helmet under the floorboards. Come on, we all know it's there. Stop dictating and teasing us. There we go. Well, time to jump on the old killing people bandwagon again. Disney's bought 20th Century Fox. It's time. And I'm going on a suicide mission. Do you not get that? You could just pop her little brain so she falls asleep. Whoa, they are not doing. Wow, okay, Kurt's souped up in this. He shouldn't be able to do more than one person at a time. Oh no, I'm getting Detroit Beyond Human flashbacks. Become Human. Fucking Beyond Two Souls and Become Human are like the same game in my head. Also, I thought the helmet stopped Charles from being able to read his mind. That. Oh man, that is fourth wall breaking to the nth degree. I don't think he's from America. Did Cyclops just drop an F bomb? You get one F bomb in your PG 13, you throw it at Cyclops? Hank, did you really have to do the whole thing? He didn't see that coming. I thought I could cross a New York City street without causing traffic jams. Really, Storm? She can fly. She can make a blizzard. No, she's resorting to zappy zappy. By the way, Kurt's teleportations are supposed to make you pretty sick. Really? You couldn't electrocute the hair? Also, Storm can fly. Why is she staying on ground level against this asshole? Thank you. Don't take off that visor. Also, is no one inside noticing this? So she went from hating Xavier for manipulating her mind to going to Jessica Chastain, who is manipulating her mind. Okie dokie. No, it's not. It's an invasive force. He immediately jumps on the subway train because why not? Nice entrance. Yeah. Yeah, you were no match for her on the island, Mags. This music is terrible, by the way. Okay, am I supposed to be impressed? Yeah, smack the helmet. What the hell just happened? Did she stab him with that, or did she just shoot him at him? At least not till the third act. Yeah, who the fuck are you? That's actually pretty good. Her puppeteering needs work. By the way, he should be mentally able to stop her. Like, at least slow this down and not be humiliated. These veins on my head are not there for fun. Even though there's literally no one in the mansion. He's starting to look like an overripe watermelon. Can you get this centipede off my eyebrow? Jessica Chastain, you want to step in here? You're losing her. Sansa Stark. It would have been good if she stepped on his leg. How? Okay. They have anti-mutant guns? How much of this transfer has taken place already? Psych didn't give two shits. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure this violates the Geneva Convention. Just throw a collar around him, drag him by a stick. What the hell just happened? I am so confused. Now, props. This is taking place where the Hellfire Club was, where Phoenix turned into Dark Phoenix, right on the side of Central Park. So they do get some things right. Somebody actually went and read the classic Dark Phoenix saga. But there were no fucking trains in it. Thanks. Of Deadpool. Used to be a fan of Deadpool. Oh, for God's sake. This is a character arc, folks. Bathe in it. Fassbender's like, God, I want out of this so bad. Oh, okay. They just announced this 2 days ago, and they already have a containment center. When did he get his visor back? Why would they give him his visor back when he has a mutant control thing on him? This is reshoots, and they didn't give a shit about continuity. How do you know they're hostile? You know, Magneto, they are. I love how people went from being hero worshipping them to racist against them in the span of a week. I was gonna say, are these fuckers bulletproof? That was a hell of a shot. Gotta give him man his due. Goddamn AT&T. Oh, but this one is bulletproof. Okay. Good to know. I love it when there are rules. Oh, all right. There are rules. Heavy machine gun. Also, I love how the guy opens fire when there is literally other soldiers right there. Am I supposed to be like, yeah? Um, oh, that's Beast. All right, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. That was Beast. Beast and Cyclops just look so generically alike. I had no idea. Hank is straight up murdering people. My earlier rant is completely undone. Yeah, these guys have no idea how Storm's powers work. Damn, Magneto. Peace out. Yes, sir. Yeah, that hasn't worked yet. I don't know why you think it would. Don't die. Good thing she's letting him have this moment. What the hell, Kurt? What the fuck? Okay, straight up Kurt's a murderer now. Great. That's just fucking great. The devout Christian, most pious, most morally centered X-Man out there. Just straight up murdered a bunch of folks. But we're fine. Because a guy who said his kid liked him got killed. Okay. Yeah, it brings me back to those times we were both horsemen killing humans for Apocalypse. Good times. Not bad. Oh, that's right. They had to hurt Quicksilver to keep him out of this fight. I forgot. Yeah, let me warm up first. Again, he was awesome, but he was so far out of character. He might as well have been his brother, the guy from First Class. What? I am confused. I'm just going to take all of your world away from you. Why? Good thing they're not. The bullets aren't messing her hair up. Could you take the Vaseline off the camera lens, please, Gene? Yeah, cyclic lobotomies ain't the way to do it, though, Charles, which is just fucked up. And again, completely out of character. Even though you didn't know me. Burn everything. Or just make them float, you know. Ah, CG. What would life be like without you? Oh, yeah, it would be the 80s. Okay. this was a good spot for a final battle. What do you say? By the way, so far, this is dumb, but it's still not that much worse than Apocalypse. I was expecting this to be much worse. It's a typical studio that doesn't give a shit about source material, but how many of these fuckers are there? They're like the Dothraki. All right, now she's killing folks. You'd think one of these guys would be like, maybe I shouldn't run at her. Nani? She's an Omega level telepath and someone snuck up on her. You and me, Gene. Bland off. Let's go. All right, this is a throwback to the comics too. She did this to Master. She sort of did this to Mastermind. She expanded his mind and drove him nuts. Stop melting me. I want you to do that next 3. But I like killing now. Oh, brother. No, they make me strong. By the way, not one Phoenix effect yet. Ew, I'm like covered in alien dust. Grody. All right, that was sort of a Phoenix effect. This is like the 90s X-Men where they would hint at something that people want to see from the comics. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, I'll give them their due. We got a Phoenix effect. By the way, the world hates you again. Oh, I want you dead. Hmm. She's what? Charles, can you speak up? I didn't get that. Over the credits, we're going to talk about Phoenix and the Phoenix Saga and why this doesn't work. Okay, she single-handedly turned the world against you and you're going to name the school after her? This movie's free, that's for sure. Ugh. Sorry, that was terrible. Where did they get that picture from? Here, just use this publicity still. Oh, I hope he sees Batman and Catwoman having lunch. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne. Is this seat taken? I keep getting away with shit. It's amazing. A few times, actually. With a chess game? Does he have a Fitbit on? This looks like a roll credits moment, but I'm... Oh, God. No, you won't. Of course you will. Somebody saw the end of Cloverfield. Boo. Oh, man. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting, actually. It wasn't good. It was probably on the same level as Apocalypse. Um, they just didn't give a shit about the source material. Again, it's a big problem. Even DC has this problem where they're like DC tries to rush these great gigantic moments without laying the groundwork. It's one of the few things that the MCU has gotten down from the beginning. And that's, if you're gonna sequelize this shit, lay your groundwork. Put in the work. Take your chances on stuff that may not work in the beginning for the payoff down the road. The Avengers 1 is a perfect example of this. They set up their characters over the course of like 4 movies, and then bam, you got a payoff. And they kept building and building and building on that. I don't know what they're gonna do now. Um, this wasn't terrible though. Okay, it was bad, but it wasn't like ruined my childhood. I don't think it was worse than X3. This movie is an official Marvel movie, but it was 20th Century Fox before Marvel bought them, before Disney bought them. So they're not MCU canon. They're just their own thing. Just like Deadpool is. And God knows what they're going to do to Deadpool. Um, so, 20th Century Fox had the license for X-Men and the Fantastic Four and all the characters therein, which is why they couldn't use any of them in the MCU, except for they used Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch by changing their origins and never mentioning them their last names. So, I don't know if they actually mentioned Wanda's last name by now. That's interesting. So, these have been in their own little universe, and now Disney owns 20th Century Fox, so they can make their own X-Men. But they're not going to do it for at least 4 years, at least. Same with Fantastic Four. They're going to take their time. They're going to do it right. Because the one thing Disney does know is how to fucking print money. And MCU X-Men and Fantastic Four, you can print money. And it's going to be good because by the time they're ready to introduce the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, the Avengers is pretty much going to run its course. You're going to, like, this section of the MCU, this Phase 4, doesn't excite me very much at all. You know, Cap's gone. Tony's gone. Thor is in space. They tried to push Captain Marvel, and it doesn't seem to be going well. Because they force-fed her down our throat like they did in the comics, and nobody cares. I'm really looking forward to the Doctor Strange and Black Widow movies, but other than that, And so they're going to need a shot in the arm. The only problem I have is, that's true. We didn't get this Mike Steve thing that we got with unnecessary, with Attack of the Leeches. The only thing I really regret is I would have liked to have seen, you know, Cap and Tony and Thor face the X-Men and sort of hand the baton over a little. But I mean, once Disney bought Marvel, they really fucked with comics. Like, the comic book industry is in shambles right now. And it's not just because of the whole PC culture, which I do find obnoxious, but it's not the reason why people aren't buying books anymore. It's because they're just tossing away decades of canon and good stories. And they keep trying to shove stuff down people's throats that they don't want. And they keep rewarding people who fail with more success. They keep giving books to people who have patently driven series into the grounds. It's not good. It's happening to DC too, just not as badly. But now that Disney, like Warner Brothers, is seriously considering canceling DC Comics. They might put them out all digital, but paper comics are in big trouble. And the big two keep putting out garbage that nobody wants to buy, which is forcing comic book shops, mom and pop comic book shops, are closing down at an alarming rate. And these movies are making billions, but they're not putting any of it into the source material. Because let's face it, they have 100 years of source material to draw for the movies. So, but things like this movie, the Dark Phoenix saga that Claremont wrote, is a masterpiece. It's godlike. The problem is, by the time Dark Phoenix happened, Jean Grey had been a character in comics for more than 20 years, and people already loved her. She and Scott Summers have been a couple for a decade or more. People love them. You cannot trade on emotional stories in one movie. You have to set these shits up. Like, to do Dark Phoenix right in film, You would have to establish the X-Men. You would have to then, in another movie, establish Phoenix. Marvel Girl to Phoenix. And it shouldn't even be in the second movie. It should really be in the third. You then have to introduce whatever turns her dark. In the comics, it was the Hellfire Club meddling. It doesn't have to be that, but it should. So you need at least 3 or 4 movies to get the emotional resonance of something like Dark Phoenix to make it powerful. And they don't give a shit. They just, one movie, here you go, make this work. It doesn't. It just fucking doesn't. You know, why does Winter Soldier work so well? Well, one, it's written amazingly well, acted amazingly well, and the stunt work is ridiculous. But also, you have emotional investment in these characters built up by that point over 6 years. The MCU is an amazingly unique animal, and it was a hell of a gamble that's paying off. So, and everything else that tries to do it fails. Even my beloved Godzilla tried this and didn't work, really. King of the Monsters, I love it. It did not do gangbusters, and we'll see. They had to do reshoots to Kong versus Godzilla, which scares the piss out of me because I don't like reshoots. Reshoots usually are bad. And they push the movie back, too. That's also not good. But, I mean, like, look, Kurt going nuts and stabby in this is fine. It's fun. It's cool. But it is not his character. He's a devout Christian, morally upstanding. He is the moral center of the X-verse, except when fucking he was in Excalibur at the end, and goddamn, Ellis was writing him like a fucking asshole. But that's all right, because Ellis writes everybody like assholes. So you just can't do this. You can't just shit out a story that doesn't pay homage. You want people to see this because they're comic fans, but you don't want to invest the time and energy to give the people what they want. You're just going for a quick, cash grab. And this is the one where it really shit the bed. This was a disaster. To be fair, though, it isn't worse than Apocalypse. And I'm not even a fan of Days of Future Past, so... And of course, no after credit sequence, because this universe has now collapsed. Oh wow, and I mistimed the thing. It should be on Dark Phoenix now. Oh shit, the slideshow is off. Fuck. All right, well that's neither here nor there. Although it pisses me off. That was a math error. I hate math errors. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out, Kirok. And thank you for anybody else who's watching who didn't chat, lurkers or whatever. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you taking the time to do so. This was good. This was cathartic because after the whole Catherine thing last night, I needed a good streaming experience. Because, man, was I pissed. So, while we're here, so that's the end of that. While we're here, we're going to discuss really quickly the Halloween issues. I'm going to be doing unnecessary commentary, double features every Sunday if I can. I might have to sparse it out a little. I don't know. So next Sunday, we're going to be doing Hellraiser 1 and Hellraiser 2 with unnecessary commentary, just like this. So if you have Hellraiser 1 and Hellraiser 2 on DVD or Blu-ray, you can watch along. And so I've got a bunch of good horror movies lined up, but it's going to be a lot of retro stuff because I'm old. We're doing American Werewolf in London and The Howling. We're doing, I think, The Blob and Tremors. I'm not sure about that yet. I'm trying to pair them up good. I know we're doing Fright Night 1 and 2. I'm doing Child's Play 1 and 2. I have to parse it out a little bit, but I'll announce them as they come by. I'll put a schedule up on Twitter or something. Yeah, I'm doing this for the month of October, every Sunday night. starting probably a little earlier, probably 9 Eastern, because it's gonna be 2 movies, so it's gonna be 3 to 4 hours. But yeah, the every I'll put a schedule up on Twitter, and I'll definitely put a schedule up on Twitch. But yeah, every Sunday night we'll do, and the next week is absolutely Hellraiser 1 and 2. So we're doing that. We're gonna do. I haven't watched enough scary movies lately because frankly they haven't been making them. Oh, I am still so pissed about it. Chapter 2. Damn you, Chastain. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, sorry. My Twitter handle is Thomas100273 on Twitter. I don't tweet much because I find the platform a little obnoxious, but for my small group of friends, I do maintain it. Um, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kirak. I do enjoy these. This and public domain theater are some of the most fun things I do online. Despite what that one guy on my YouTube channel said about my Shining one. He hated the 8 seconds he watched it. He decided he hated me and everything about me, and that I was 500 pounds, which is a slight exaggeration. I'm only a little over 300, you fuckers. So yeah, next week Hellraiser 1 and 2. We're gonna have some fun with those because I love them. And that's it. It's 12:30. I gotta get up for work. Yeah, I didn't even respond. I just blocked him. Like, yeah, you can no longer watch if I offend you so much. I don't take internet drama. I'm just like whatever. I don't. I'm fucking old. I don't need that shit. So, yeah, it is 12:30. I got to get everything going and get ready for bed, and then we're gonna be doing more Blasphemous this week. I just don't know what night yet. Probably tomorrow's the Friends thing. Tuesday night is something else, so probably not till Wednesday, but we will get back to Blasphemous. And the first game we're doing in October, hopefully, will be Dead Space 2. So, a lot of stuff coming down the pike. I haven't been streaming as much lately. I need to get back on that. So, that's the plan. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, Kirak. It was good having someone to bounce off of during this. So we will see y'all on the next one. I appreciate everyone who watched, as usual. Thank you all. Couldn't do it without you. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Where the hell's my... There it is.